Dre is burning the world.
That's right. I'm Dre. This is Dre is Burning the World. I'm back with another video in early January 2020 because right before Christmas, President Trump became the third president in U.S. history to be impeached. Now that just happened last month. Already, he's got bigger problems than that. We'll talk about that on the next video. Now, in December 2019, President Trump became the third president in U.S. history to be impeached. But why? But first, who were the first two presidents? Now, the first president to ever be impeached was Andrew Johnson. Andrew Johnson was Abraham Lincoln's vice president. Now, we all know Lincoln got the 13th Amendment passed, which freed the slaves. He had further plans to not only give former slaves human rights, human basic rights, but also some civil rights. But Andrew Johnson wasn't with all that freeing slaves and shit. So when Lincoln was assassinated in 1865 and he became president, well, it was already done. But he was in conflict with the current administration, the radical Republicans, and Congress. And Lincoln was considered a radical Republican. Andrew Johnson didn't get along with the radical Republicans. Against Congress, he fired his Secretary of War, which was Lincoln's Secretary of War, and they impeached him for that. Now, they didn't get the votes, missed it by one, so he stayed in office. He finished out his term as one of the most hated presidents. The idea of freeing slaves was a radical idea. That's why when Lincoln he stood before the House of Representatives, he said, guys, I think we should free the slaves. And they were like, I'm sorry, what? Why would we? They looked at him like he was crazy. They laughed at him. They was like, what? You want to free the slaves? Like on what note? They mocked him. You want to free the slave? Okay, yeah. And I want to fly through the air across this great nation through the air with the ease of an eagle. Okay. Sure, pal. Oh, go for sure. Yeah, they mocked him because it was a radical idea. So he had to get creative with the process of getting people to come around. He had to get smart and come up with the process of getting votes. Eventually, it worked. Now, some people think Andrew Johnson was part of a conspiracy to have Lincoln killed. And I'm one of them people. Well, he was supposed to be there the night Lincoln got killed. Lincoln called him up. He said, yo, Andrew, on Friday, me and Mary going down to the theater. We're gonna watch that new play. You and the missus should come down and join us. Andrew was like, hey, Friday, huh? Friday, what time? Okay. You know, I don't think I'm gonna make it, but you go ahead and go down there, though. You say Friday evening, 8 o'clock? Okay. Yeah, you know, I don't think I'm gonna make it, but you go ahead and go down there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, you go ahead. You gotta have a good time. Y'all gonna have a real good time. Yeah. In 1974, President Richard Nixon stepped down from the presidency because he knew he would be impeached and he knew he would be removed from office. The Watergate scandal. These people are power seekers. They'll do anything to keep their power. He hired burglars to break into his political opponent's headquarters, like full-blown cat burglars, right? In order to steal information, steal dirt on his opponent. You know, this 007 bullshit. But you didn't even think it through, okay? Because the first thing, what did he do? What's the first thing they do? They deny it, right? Oh, that's preposterous. I would never do nothing of the such. Right? And then the FBI produced an audio tape of Nixon trying to buy off the burglars and buy their silence, right? So, you know, basically for the FBI, their case, it was a slam dunk. It was a slam dunk. case was as easy as a layup. In 1999, President Clinton became the second U.S. president to ever be impeached. But why? When Clinton became president in 1993, he was already under investigation. Some shady real estate deals he did back in the 80s when he was governor of Arkansas. Clinton was impeached for perjury to a grand jury and obstruction of justice. But during the investigation, the investigator, Ken Starr, came up on some info that it was a 21-year-old intern that was banging the president of the free world. President Clinton was doing some freaky shit up in the Oval Office with Monica Lewinsky. But Clinton, what did he do? What's the first thing they do, guys? They deny it. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. But that wasn't even the worst thing he did in his 2 terms as president. Clinton's crime bill in 1994 hurt more black families than homemade Kool-Aid. In December 2019, Trump became the 3rd U.S. president to ever be impeached. But why? Well, it all stems back to a phone call he had with the Ukraine president, Vladimir Zelensky. Ukraine is one of the most corrupt countries in the world. Their politics are a joke. No, it really is a joke. The president of Ukraine, just 2 years ago, was a comedian. That's right, a stand-up comedian. He even had his own show, the Saturday Night Live of Ukraine. But Ukraine been in conflict with Russia since 2014, when Russia took over Crimea, led by Trump's BFF, Vladimir Putin. So this former jokester was walking into some serious shit. So the Ukraine desperately needs these hundreds of millions of dollars to fight this war with the Russians. So President Trump tries to make a deal. Trump made a phone call. Trump got on the phone with Vladimir Zelensky, the president of Ukraine. Yeah, I know you need this honey bun. I got a honey bun. No, not a chick, I got a honey bun. Millions, nigga, I got a couple hundred thumb. And I got it for you, but what you got for me? Trump wanted Zelensky to announce an investigation against Joe Biden. Joe Biden is campaigning for the nomination in 2020. A favor for a favor. And that's where it took a turn. The Democrats jumped all over that. They said, you can't do that. That's soliciting a foreign government to interfere with our elections. Again, articles of impeachment, misuse of power, and obstruction of Congress. The impeachment trial started just this week, so we'll have to see what happens. That's it for this one. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit subscribe.